I've said it a million times and I'll say it again. We are witnessing the biggest wealth distribution scam in American history. We're witnessing Donald Trump and his rich cronies making billions of dollars by fucking around with the markets again. It's the old adage that they've been at since Trump's gotten into office. He comes out, he says something, the markets go up to 1,000. I think they're hovering around 870, 880 last time I checked. And everybody's in this country who buys into that shit's like, yeah, war's gonna be over soon. Stock market's up, bruh. Everything, and that means we're winning. That don't fucking mean we're winning. That just means your pathological liar president comes out again and lies, and people fall for that shit again and again and again. Oh, I've spoken to the leaders of Iran and we're working on a deal. But yet, missiles are still flying while they're working on a deal. There's no deal being made. Just like a few days ago, Trump says, an ex-president had called him and told him that they had wished they had done what Trump did. Yet, there's only 4 living presidents still around. And every one of them said that they didn't get in contact with Trump. So, Trump is both a pathological liar and he's also delusional, which is really a bad look. You wouldn't want a pathological liar as your friend, much less the President of the United States, who has the nuclear codes. And Congress just sitting back, twiddling their thumbs. And it seems like the only people who have been speaking out are the people who are on the way out. All these other politicians, man, and I know people say, oh, the Democrats don't have control of the House and Senate. They don't have the presidency. Yes, this is true. But that doesn't stop them from opening their mouths and speaking up more, and I think they should speak up more. I think they have no balls. That's just my opinion. But as we rage on to almost a month going on in this conflict, Trump sits here and says that both sides have almost come to an agreement. Anybody with an IQ over room temperature knows that's bullshit. And why should Iran trust America when the last 2 times they were at the agreement table, America reneged and still attacked them? So why would they agree for a 3rd time? What was that shit George Bush said? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. So why would they come and sit at the table with 2 idiots? First of all, Witkoff and Kushner. You couldn't have brought 2 more unqualified morons, real estate agents, into a surgical room is what he basically did. He brought 2 real estate agents into a surgical room that had no intention at all on doing any kind of operation except Operation Epstein Fury. And the Iranians twice fell for the old okey doke, and you think they're going to fall for it a 3rd time? They would be fools to fall for it a 3rd time. See, because like I said in the previous video, their goal is to collapse the world economic system and collapse the American petrodollar. And a lot of countries are going to have to come to a decision very soon on if they're going to trade in the yuan or if they're going to trade in the petrodollar and not get any petro. And while Trump claims there's negotiations on the way, there's also Marines on the way. And God, I hope that they do not drop these Marines on Krug Island, because it will be a disaster like we haven't seen since maybe Iwo Jima. And I really don't want to see our young men out there getting ambushed for the Epstein regime, who needs to hide these names and these people who have so much money and power that will stand at nothing for them to not be revealed. And that's a problem for the everyday American, is when you have these very powerful multi-billionaires who will stop at nothing to keep themselves from spending the rest of their life in a cage for them doing despicable, depriving acts to children. That could cause for a very big problem, even in World War III, because these people have bunkers. They've been building bunkers. And they know that if something happens, these same sick people who are probably involved with these Epstein files in a very deep, dark way, they got a bunker to go hide in if something really bad happens here in America, while the regular day citizen is left to fend for themselves. Guys, that's my video. I'll be back with another video sooner than later. Please like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the algorithm if you would. And like a lot of channels out here ask for donations, ask for money, and do advertisements. I will never do none of the sorts. I just appreciate you guys liking, sharing, and subscribing. Thank you very much. And like always, please take care of yourself and each other. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.